Okay, welcome back. We are jumping into a new playthrough today. We are doing 10 years later in Build 42. So those of you that have played a lot of Build 41 or have used a lot of mods before may recognize that name. Basically, this run is going to drop us 10 years after the apocalypse, meaning there's going to be a lot of overgrown foliage, a lot of like nature reclaiming buildings. And of course, loot is going to be very, very scarce. I have dialed down the food spawns especially. And the goal is for us to get going a little bit more with like some of the new crafting stuff in Build 42. Because I haven't really dug into the crafting system all that much. So, fair warning, haven't tested these mods, so there may be a janky thing here and there, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see how we do. Oh, and here later in the VOD as well, we may be going over the patch notes from a recent patch that has just dropped as of, I believe, the 11th of March. So also that. Oh, look at all the rats. Oh, there's a deer right outside. I wonder if the animal spawns are just, like, going to be absolutely crazy. We're getting errors already. We need to leave this firearm behind, because I don't like to abuse that. Now, of course, the water is off, but there will be some water just in the sinks. I'm gonna remove the battery from this. Okay, now we've spawned in West Point. Oh, damn. Yo, right out the gate, that zombie has a backpack on. That looks like a camping scene. So maybe let's see what we can... see if we can get our hands on that. There's a few zombies around, though. That is like like just a huge spawn right off the bat. Conditions a little bit worse for wear, but to get a hiking bag right out the gate, that's very, very good. See, we've also got some vehicles down here and what looks like some snacks as well around the campfire. Which again is going to be huge if there's any of that left. So let's go check that out. Streamer loot. Yep. Confirmed. Why is there so many camps around here? Is this gonna be like just a bug or something? Fresh too. Maybe this is why they had the stories disabled by default in the sandbox settings that we were going through. Because if this is gonna happen like a whole lot, we might have to restart and turn that off, honestly. Because otherwise there'll just be food and stuff everywhere, which won't be very realistic. Let's check out this other one. It could just be one camping event though, which I'm kind of hoping. Or is this just the one event? Got a fanny pack here. What a start, eh? We've got a water sling. Can I wear this? Hey, yo, we got a water sling. That's so cool. Do I automatically drink from this? I'll have to check on that in a minute and see if we automatically drink from it. We got a hatchet. Very good weapon to get us started. Little picnic basket over here. With a rotten bagel. Water in a canteen. Can we transfer this? Yeah. There we go. Which one's lighter weight? Really no. We'll probably grab the canteen as well. Let's just throw that in our bag. That zombie had a big hiking backpack. Okay, we'll go back for that. Good spot. Tree branch, pot of stew. Okay, we're gonna pour this on the ground. I was kind of surprised that other food was fresh, because everything's supposed to be rotten, which is this stuff is, but we could also take one of these tents, I think. I think you can pack these up, right? Yeah. Pack tents. Here we go. And because we're using a hiking backpack, I'm pretty sure we can, like, tie them underneath it. That's like a thing that we can do. Big hiking backpack. You are correct. Well done. Alright, let's transfer all of this over. Upgrade. I do like the camo on this one, but that's alright. Who camps in the middle of the road? Well, I mean, you gotta remember, this is 10 years on. You know, that road probably hasn't been a road for a very long time. You know? So, actually... Here we go, we attach that to the bottom of our backpack. Camping on the road is probably a smart thing because you get like a bit of an eye on your surroundings, right? You're in the open, you can see things coming. I could explain the food, yeah. I'm just a little worried that there's gonna be like camps every 10 feet. as long as that isn't the case, then... You know, we're all good. But yeah, we got a sleeping bag, like a tent, sorry. Which will be a big help. We got some water, we got some food. This is a really good head start for us. Where are we? This is West Point. That's the school, isn't it? I am tempted to go and have a look in there. Might be able to find some books. I want to kind of check out this van first. What is this? Briefcase? Beef jerky? Couple of tree branches. I should have grabbed the other one from the other fire, actually. Might still do that. Because I believe... Okay, we can't actually... I thought we could use the hatchet to sharpen it. We can't sharpen it, but if we find a knife, I would love to make those into spears. Oh, we getting all philosophical now if no car is driving on the road. Is it a road? Yes, it's always a road. This is a society. There are rules. I think society is long gone. Society is left a while ago. Was one of the zombies wearing a watch you could have picked up? I didn't think so. Ah. This one was. Okay. Good shout. Okay. This is starting to get... This is like the luckiest start ever. This is karma for the skyscraper runs. Okay? I'm just putting that out there. This is karma for the skyscraper runs. We've just found a van with all the gas we need. I spoke too soon. That's on me. That one's on me. I take full responsibility for that one. That's yeah. That checks out, really. That does check out. Okay. Well, we'll leave the key in the ignition. And mark down on our map that there is a lot of gas here. Right? So, loot, gas can, van with gas. Okay. Streamer, please hydrate. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, that one's on me for speaking too soon. That's good, though. Mortar grinder. This is a construction van once upon a time. Rats. High-vis vests, garbage bags. We're gonna grab this. We need garbage bags to make rain collectors. Let me just rain collector. Okay, we can't. Oh, you can use a tarp. That's why I was checking. I was gonna check if like we could make an alternative, and we can. So we can use a tarp to make that. That is great. Huge. So we already have access to a water collection source. We just need to build it. So that's great. Look at all these camping Zeds, dude. Sleeping bag cheap packed. Needs to be unpacked to be placed or used. Unpack and place in a tent to increase its sleep comfort. Well, we have the tent. We might as well take the sleeping bag, right? Another water bag. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer this to our... Who this? Wait, who this? Lord Mephiston! How you doing? Hello. Welcome. How goes the, how goes presiding over the Blood Angels? Is everybody in the chapter well, brother? Thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate that. Can we get some MrAtomicDuck bread ups in the chat, please? Well, this is... What is this? Something's wood. Vinny's wood? Maybe? Somebody's wood. Things are well? Okay, good, good. Ooh, saw blade. Zach's hardware, a matchbook. Matchbook? Is a matchbook. Why does that not sit right with me? Yeah, there's another camp down there. I'm a little bit worried that there's just going to be tents everywhere. That's like the third one we've seen. The third camping event. Matchbook is the cardboard flip-top matches as compared to wooden matches in a box. Okay. Fair enough. Hello. What up, Nerlus? How you doing? Welcome. Oh, a blue pen. Okay, there's a few zombies down here. We're gonna have our work cut out for us here, I think. Yep. I'm sort of tempted because I'm trying to think of where we are right now. Because we're on we're not too far from the bait and tackle shop, if I remember rightly. Like if, oh god, like if my internal compass is not out of whack entirely. Couple of briefcases. Like if we went up here, I think we'd find it, because we're in the middle of town, and northwest is the area I'm thinking of. I think we're gonna do that. I don't think we necessarily need to loot much around the school. Oh, look, a deer. The animals have returned to what was once theirs. There are many zombies here, though, little one. Are you stuck? You seem quite stressed, so I think maybe oh, there they go. Okay. If they were stuck, they're not anymore. Work boots. We've got a hunting vest here. Some gloves. Condition's not great on all of these, but we'll wear them anyway. Okay. We need a breather. Hello? Oh, it's a little spooky. It's a little spooky. Rat droppings. Also, I'm like really glad. Another matchbook. I'm really glad that that we took cat's eyes, because man, it is gonna get dark. Speaking of, solves that problem. And we have an extra battery too. Oh, another one. Hey, am I just like summoning these things into existence? What's happening? I'm gonna have so many comments on YouTube insisting that I rigged this. I can't wait. I guess it's because the trash piles can be particularly handy by the looks of it. Did you reduce the amount of grown trees on the road and in general? We enabled an option which stops trees from growing on the road. The Build 42 version comes with an option to stop it doing that, because it's silly and nobody enjoys it. Was there a basement to test out your new flashlight in that building that we were just in, or just in general? There was a tree right in the middle of the road where you started. Yeah, that one tree seems to be bucking the trend. It is resisting. Rebellious. The building that we were just in? I didn't see there was a basement, but there could be. I'm known for missing doorways. I've done that a few times. Yeah, it looks maybe here. Yeah. You right. Ooh, annotated map. Hang on. Home sweet home. Where's that? Is that near here? No, it is not. Also, am I misremembering that? Now that I think about it, the bait and tackle store, that's in Riverside, isn't it? And we're in West Point. So I'm actually, you know, it doesn't matter, I guess. So I'm actually on a fool's errand right now. Well, I guess down here would work for now. We don't have any lights or a generator. We'd need to find a generator to get this place functional. But this could work. I'll put a little like question mark on it. This could work for now as like a temporary place. Blue. We'll do like a tent maybe and just put temp home. Temp home? Question mark. Okay. We need to find a generator. We do have a car full of gas right next door. So if we can find one of those, I'm also going to eat the ham in quarter chunks. Just dig into that bad boy. Look at that. Can you imagine 10 years after the apocalypse just finding a smoked joint of ham? Oh. Brother. The euphoria. Thank you, Rye, for clipping that. It was weird. The devs listening. Slightly slimy, but mostly ham. Ah, an eraser. We needed one of those. Scissors will actually be useful for cutting fabrics. Another flashlight there. I'm gonna remove the battery from this. I suspect that we will need probably a fair few batteries. So I'm gonna keep hold of those. We need to find some garages maybe. There's another tent location over there, another campsite. The campsites, that's definitely why they had the random events turned off, wasn't it? Can I... Question, chat. Can I adjust the sandbox settings while in game? Oh god. Or would I have to... Could I do that with debug mode? I'm wondering if I might be able to turn them off from debug mode, which would only affect areas we haven't explored yet. But it may be worth doing before we get too far along. As a mod for it, or use debug? We actually have a mod for that, I think. I wouldn't risk it, to be honest. Well, I mean, we're not very far into the playthrough. If we have to restart, we have to restart. Like, ultimately, we're only like 20 minutes in, you know? I do actually have that mod installed, so I might be able to, like, quit out, add that mod, and then change that sandbox option real quick. Large knife. Love that. Well, like I say, Nerlus, I'm not too worried about breaking something. If it breaks something, it breaks something and we restart. It's like 20 minutes. I'm not too worried. Okay. Let's add that sandbox mod and remove those events, because I see why now. I kind of wish that they'd have used the, you know, the hover over the tooltip context thing to tell me when I hovered over it in the sandbox settings, like, oh, this is because these spawn at a high rate otherwise, you know, or something like that. I feel like, you know, that could have made things a lot easier, but... What up, Metallo? How you doing? Right, sandbox. Sandbox options, build 42. Accept. I need to add that to the save file, though, I believe. So we go to load. Would be this one. More. Mods. Accept. I'm also going to rename this. Actually, let's leave that until after. Let's rename it after. Just in case. What up, Husky Ninja? Haven't been here in some time. Yes, indeed. Welcome back. Right. Sandbox options? I thought it was up here. Am I dumb? Has it not worked? I don't think it worked. Hang on. I'm gonna look at the mod real quick. But I assume it's just not worked. Sandbox options. E42, think it's right click? Ah, okay. That would explain a lot. Yep, you right. Okay. Where was it? 10 years later. Disable random trash generation. Disable random story generation vehicles. And disable random vehicle generation everywhere. Disable random story generation. Apply. Now that should, he says, should stop it from happening in any area we haven't explored. Now, does it say we have to restart? When you enter the game, right click, yep. If changes you made using the mod didn't work, try disabling the mod and testing it again in debug mode. Okay, it doesn't actually say. It doesn't say if you need to restart, so we're just gonna assume we're okay. I guess. Let's do it. Thank you for the heads up with that, chat. I'm glad we did that, look, because there's like I can see 3 other camps within sight. So so I'm glad we did that. I think there might be a dock out here by the river. See if I can work through these zombies and get over there. 95, supposedly 95% of the world's bourbon supply is made in Kentucky, really? I won't fact check myself on that. I just believe. I mean, to be fair, I'd probably be an alcoholic if I lived in the United States as well. So, it does make sense. When you think about it, it does make sense. Okay, we're gonna start collecting watches as well. I don't know if I want to take anything from these camps. I feel like we've already got enough of a leg up. You know? I can take the one camp we grabbed all that stuff from as like a, oh, we got lucky, you know? But I feel bad kind of like looting all of them. Ooh. That's a big find. So I think up here, I want to say it comes to the river. Which is kind of why I'm intrigued. What are these? I'm not going to take them, but what are these? Shotguns. Okay. Oh, they're in gun cases. It's a gun case. A cloth gun case. Right, gotcha. Yeah, see, all of this is like a hunting event. I'd feel really bad taking all of this. Did I just scratch myself? Oh, you son of a bitch. Hang on, I need some clothes off of one of those zombies. How many scratches do you think we're gonna get in this playthrough? I feel like we're gonna get an abundance of scratches from nature. Duck, I'm gonna go in for a double dip here. Did you know if you press Q in game, your character tells when Build 42 multiplayer is coming? How, brother? I have seen every press Q meme you could think of. Who do you think I am? What up, Grav? How's it going? Have you seen that one? I mean, I feel like I probably have. Okay, we got a little car park. Okay, there's a fishing dock out here. I feel like this could be a decent place maybe to set up like a bit of a camp while we look for a generator. We got to clear out the zombies. Tired of dying in skyscrapers? Yes. Don't talk to me about that. I'm still upset. I'm still upset with the silly targeting. I'm still upset that we got infected at a 7% chance to be infected. And then I'm sad that we got infected again at a 30% chance. But most of all, I'm upset with the silly targeting priorities that have came about since Build 42. And I'm sure I'm going to get so many comments about it because I really bitched about it in that last video. But it's stupid and I hate it and I don't want to go to a skyscraper ever again. So there. Now don't talk me, Angie. Laments prior loss of life, sits down in game and starts breakdancing, doesn't elaborate. Yeah, exactly. Did you know if you press Q in the game, a character will tell you who it thinks you are? Disposable lighter, we might want that. We do have a couple like matches, but We may want the lighter as well. Okay. Now I think we go over to the water's edge. Maybe we build a little camp. Oh, there's a boathouse right there. That might work. Little boathouse. Boathouse base. How the Bojangles were made. Paperback. Your boathouse is about to lose a door. Yeah, I saw it. Not much I can do though right now. There's a barricade on it, so it'll be alright for a little bit. There's no immediate rush. In fact, he'll probably only help me by doing that. I'll let him break the barricade for me because I can't. Oh, I can't pry that baby off, so we'll let him break the barricade down. Did he do it? I think he did it. Yeah, he did it. Hey! You can stop now. Okay. Alright, this looks good. We could probably do something with this. Fill in the floor. In the middle. At the very least, we can set up a little camp near here. Right now. I need a hammer and some nails and a saw to really do much else, but right now I feel like if we set a camp down here, this would be a decent spot for the time being. We're by the water, good foraging, good fishing. Isn't there like a big, there's like 3 houses like here as well? Thinking like there's 3 houses along that dirt trail right at the end of it. Quick question, has anyone else been having sink issues with washing rags and clothes in them since the last update? I don't think so. Oh, actually, there was an update today, wasn't there? I haven't tried it since earlier today. Oh, I'd have to check. Okay, we're gonna eat a little bit of ham. Then we're gonna set up our tent. What do we think? Do we think we set down a tent here? Do we think we put it at like the end of the pier? Can we do it in the boathouse? I don't know if there's enough room for a tent there. But if we can put it along here. You know? Tent, unpack. Nah, not enough room. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Can I actually reach this? I can't store anything in it while it's there. Hang on. I'm gonna try again. Let me put it like right here. Yeah! Nailed it. We're gaming. Absolute gamers. Unpack and place in a tent to increase its sleeping comfort. Here we go. It's a water tent, yeah. So how does that... Sleeping comfort, average. So without the sleeping bag, what is it? Is it poor? It is. Okay, so that's taking that from poor to average. That's good. Can we put a pillow in there? Average with pillow. Okay. We're rocking and rolling. And we've got 2 shelves with like 30 storage space. Not bad. Not bad. It could be worse. Is the unpack into tent a mod or vanilla? That's vanilla. The only mods we're running are the ones like 10 years later. That's literally it. Maybe put in a second pillow. I will when we get one. Right now we do not have one. I don't really want to build a rain collector. Like, we do have the supplies to do so, but I don't really want to build it here because this isn't going to be our, like... This isn't going to be our base. This is just temporary. We have a lot of water out, like, right outside as well, so, like, it's not... We don't have a drastic need. Eat the rest of this ham. Can we dismantle? Okay, hold on to those. Keep a lighter on me. All right, we're golden. Have pillow in inventory. Yeah, probably wouldn't be a wise idea. Sorry, probably wouldn't be a bad idea if we were going out and about. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of clearance nearby. Maybe work on like some carving or something like that. I don't know. See, this is where things start to get interesting because I haven't touched any of the crafting systems yet. And I'd kind of like to get started with learning it. So we can actually carve spears, but we need long sticks. Carve plank from a large branch. Would it be possible to fashion a fishing rod? Do we think? Fishing. Make fishing rod. Let's see, what does this need? A wooden rod, twine, paperclip. I'm pretty sure we've gone past a paperclip more than once. Twine. Can we make twine? Yes. But we need hemp dogbane. Okay, so twine is the big one. But I think we can find this. Maybe through foraging even. So wooden rods. we can craft those. We need a plank. So to get a plank, we're going to need to cut down a tree. So the crafting system gets like really, really complex. Holy shit, dude. What is this tree made of? Oh, damn, that was a big tree. Well, that makes sense. Holy. Okay, well, we need one of those. Wooden rod. Oh, look at us. Look at us carving that. We're really carving that branch. Carving XP 13. That's not bad. That's not bad. 13? Condition's not great, but it'll work. So I need to replace my bandage. Oh good, it's infected. I can't do shit about that infection right now, so... You know... I guess it is what it is. Carve 8 small handles. Long stick. Okay, let's carve this sapling into a spear and see how much that gives us. Jamborina, what's up? Thank you very much for the 4 months. That was 6.5. Thank you very much for the 4 months. Nice, can we get some MrAtomicDuck in the chat, please? Thank you. We can carve a trowel. That's pretty good. And we should probably get a fire going as well. Doing some foraging around here with some of this extra time before night kicks in. We want stones to start with. Actually, let's do no search focus, because like if we find anything, I can still get foraging XP. Oh. Hey! Look at that. It's a golf bag. Just nothing else in it. Just a golf bag. Thank you, Jamborina. How you doing? Sterilize a bandage? Yeah, we're gonna need a campfire for that. We need some stones. What this? Chocolate covered coffee beans. Hell yeah, brother. Pine cone. You do anything with these? What are pine cones actually used for? I should, you know what? I should have installed a couple of crafting mods. Fire fuel? Okay. I should have installed a couple of crafting mods. There's one called What Can I Craft? That would have been really useful. And also there's one that I've really liked recently, which is like crafting XP display. It tells you what XP you're gonna get in which skills for each of the crafts, and I really just think that's something that should be involved, like included by default in the vanilla game. Like, I don't understand why we can't see what skills we're gonna gain, you know? Literally a helper function to type in the name of the box and select ingredient, though. Yeah, it is. It just makes it like one click instead of having to do it every time, right? I do get your point, though. It is a vanilla feature. You are right. It's just making it more streamlined. We can work around it. I do really like the one that tells you what XP you're gonna gain, though. That seems like, again, that seems like something that should just be included. And currently isn't. How did you just find chocolate laying around? The chocolate coffee beans? Foraging is a great skill, my friends. Foraging is a fantastic skill in this game. Thank you for the follow, El Bezos. Appreciate that. How you doing? What else we got? No stones yet. Lots of foraging XP. Oh, some zombies. Clay. Oh, turns out clay is quite heavy. That makes sense. It's probably also the log we're carrying and the tree branches, eh? How did the challenge go last night? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. You'll just have to wait and see on the YouTube VOD later. But I don't want to talk about it. Nah, we got killed by a 30% infection chance. Which, you know, doesn't sound too bad when you put it like that, but in the previous attempt we got killed by a 7% infection chance. So yeah, I just I'd about had it with that challenge by that point. I feel like it was Project Zomboid's way of saying like, hey, stop playing this challenge, you know? It was the game's way of being like, look, dude, it's okay to give up, you know? And I'm gonna take that message. Frickin' head bandage is getting dirty so fast. Gonna rip up a couple more rags from these clothes here. Is there any, like, clean? Not really. Okay. One more? What are you gonna do to get rid of the infection? We're gonna try to get a campfire, and then we're gonna sterilize the bandages. That's the plan. But to do that, we gotta find 3 stones. Now, our best bet for those tends to be on roads, but... lots of wood being found. Could just pick up this campfire, I suppose. I did say that kind of felt like cheating, though. Because we didn't... Oh, a skull. It did feel like cheating because there's not supposed to be that many camps around, so I think we're gonna... I'm gonna stick to that rule. Oh, a caterpillar. That'll make good fishing bait. Okay, there's a few stones around here. So we're gonna walk over near these little stone piles and see if any of them flag up on foraging. Doesn't look like it. I don't know if you guys knew that. That's an actual feature in Project Zomboid. Large, smooth, flat stone. I think that's going to be too big. Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew that, but if you find like things in the environment, right? Like these stones, you have a greater chance of finding certain things in those environments. So if you walk by stones, there's a higher chance that there's going to be stones there. And I'm being a fucking idiot because I've just remembered you can remove stones from the environment now. That's an actual thing. That was added in build 42 as well. But if you walk along a road and you see like cracks in the tarmac or things like that, you might find like chip stones and stuff in those areas. If you see like what looks like a berry bush in the environment, you know, you might find actual berries there. It's a thing. It does take into account like the surface level stuff. But yeah, I actually forgot about this. I'm glad I remembered. But we gotta go take a seat here in a second. Grab the campfire from the original spot. It was okay to take loot from. Yeah, I could have done that actually, but we found our way around it. Wait. Oh. That's because it's in the building menu, isn't it? That one always gets me as well. The campfire's in the building menu. Poor Duck, those skyscrapers really did a number on him. Yep. You ain't lying. Okay. Now we need... I think we can grab one. Now, to get this started, I am just going to throw the log in here. We could make this into firewood, which we should do, but I'm really, like, out of... Like, my guy's kind of, like, highly exerted right now. So for now, we're just going to strike the fire up and take a second to sit down. But we're going to make firewood here next time to keep this running. Duck is just going to play 10 years later, then 20 years later, then 50 years later, and watch the skyscrapers crumble as they age with dark satisfaction. You got it. Screw those skyscrapers. Who needs them? Alright, hang on, let's get a screenshot. It seems like a good screenshot opportunity. I wish I could turn off the item highlighting. Okay. Hey man, good to see you back live. Thank you. Good to be live. What up, Goldfish Grandma? How you doing? What up, Valkyries? Are you also streaming on YouTube? I am not, no. But this will be up on the VOD channel, probably, what is it, three days from now. And we're going to be launching memberships soon, so people that want to get early access to all the VODs and just watch them as soon as they're on the channel will be able to do so. We're doing like channel memberships at like $3.99, and you'll be able to watch like all of the VODs that are up as soon as they're scheduled, which is usually like 3 or 4 VODs in advance. Multi-streaming is a bannable offense to partners, if I remember correctly. I think they did something to like not make that the case anymore, but honestly, the truth is that I don't like streaming to YouTube because the interface isn't really that great and the discoverability is not great. And I'd rather just like, I feel like the best way to do it is to create a separate community on Twitch, because it's important for me to branch out and I want to encourage people to come over and check out the Twitch stream. But also, at the same time, we're offering the YouTube VODs, so people that absolutely don't want to come over to Twitch can still watch the streams. And that feels like the best way to do it for me. So there's still, you know, there's still options for those people that don't like watching things on Twitch. But if you want that live experience, you've got to come to Twitch for it. Because I want to build... I want to exist on not just YouTube. It's important for me to branch out, so... yeah. I love the live. It's just the ads makes me miss what you're saying. Yeah, fair enough. Yep, ads are an annoying thing. The only thing I can say is I think the only ways to get around it are to subscribe to the channel or to get, what is it, Twitch Nitro? Twitch Turbo, that's it. Twitch Turbo. But again, that's not me pressuring you. You don't have to subscribe. I understand completely. That's just me informing you if you didn't know. Right, let's make some fire fuel really quick. Keep this fire burning. So, I believe this is a new thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this came out like in like a very, not last update, the one before that I did a video about. But you can now chop firewood from logs. I need to make a table, but I don't really have the supplies for it. I don't actually think we have a crafting surface. Can I make like a stump? I need a saw. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't make a surface. Is there a big rock? Oh, there's a table over there. Okay. We got picnic tables nearby. That'll do. Is it going to be light enough? Though. I bet it's not. No, not light enough. God damn it, dude. Okay, well, you know what then? We'll just feed another log to the fire, we'll go to sleep, and then we can stoke it in the morning. How much fuel's I got now? 10 hours? 40 minutes. Let's throw that large branch in there too. I ain't using that. Oh, we can't. Okay. Well, sleep time. Is this a new lake area in the south? No, we're in West Point currently. Can you move the table to the fire? I think we'd have a chance of breaking it. I believe. No, I know what area of the map you're talking about, though. Oh, you're right. You're right. Actually, we can do that. Holy shit! I honestly thought there was a chance to break those. Guess not. Wait. Huh? Where'd that go? Did it just put it on the ground in pieces? I did. 4 pieces? Oh, damn, dude. It's a big table. 4's crazy, it's bigger than a bunk bed. Yeah. Feels a little crazy. Also, I should probably drop this large rock here too. We aren't doing anything with this right now. Wait, could I have used this as a surface? The large rock? No, I bet I couldn't, right? It's too small. It's surely. Hang on, let me rephrase that. It's at least average. Really, I'm sure it's just as big as every other rock in the area. Adequate for its purpose. Yeah. It's about how you use the rock. You got it. Okay, this is where it's gonna get tricky though. Because I gotta have like all of the parts close enough. Here we go. I'll do. There. Okay. Now we have a surface for that. Log. Crafting. Chop log into firewood. Begin. So if you're wondering why we do that, firewood's like a new thing. Basically, the reason behind that is because one log chopped into firewood will burn for 45 minutes longer than just a regular log. Just burns for a bit longer. Although I'd be interested to know whether it's worth the time investment, you know? Okay. The wound is gone. That is good. And then we were gonna try and make a fishing rod, right? But we needed twine for that. Yeah. We also know there's a van with gas there. Okay, let's go and find, let's try and find a little bit of twine. Oh! Hi there. Where'd you guys come from? Very bunched up right now. Oh, there's more. Holy shit, how many of you are there? Okay, we might have to lure these ones away. I don't think it's particularly wise for me to fight all of these. Try and stagger them a little bit. Those zombies must be duck lovers, yeah, I guess. My spear broke. Swear to God, there's some really like weird. I know, I feel like on top of the targeting issues and stuff, like sometimes you'll just be stood on zombies now and they'll just get up. Even though you're stood on top of them. Okay. What up, Gustav? How you doing, bud? What's a hunter? You got any goodies for me, pal? Nothing I don't already have. Maybe some new boots. To camo replacement? What for? I was talking about a backpack last time. I liked the camo backpack. Okay, we need to find some garages so that we can see if we can find like some generators. I get anxiety with even one Moodle and Duck is living with two at all times. You should see some people in my community that play Project Zomboid, man. You'd think they were trying to collect all the Moodles. Like, it's absolutely wild. Some of them will just rack up as many as they can. They'll be like upset, uncomfortable, like anxious, stressed, panicked, hungry, tired. I'm like, I don't know. It like at this level, like, you know, these things aren't a massive problem, the ones that I've got. But I couldn't possibly like rack up more than a few at once. Too scurry. Use a standard 10 years later mod. Does it work on build 42 now? Yeah, there's just one on the workshop by Dane, and that's all we're running. Not to mention this month on the Patreon server, we're melting alive as well. It's a good time and a fun challenge so far. Yeah, so our Patreon like whitelisted build 41 server. Right now we're running a setup called Atomic Summer, which is like sweaty time. It's like really hot and you have to try and survive. Big challenge, but a lot of people seem to like it when we do things like Cryogenic Winter and Atomic Summer, so yeah, it's an interesting one to try and get through. I think the average daytime high right now is around 80 Celsius. It's crazy. The Project Zomboid temperatures definitely don't have the same effect that those temperatures would have in real life. Like they really have to get like ridiculously high to be like a huge problem. So I'm trying to remember where the houses with the garages were, and I think it's like a couple of streets down. I was gonna rewatch all 6 Star Wars movies today, but Duck is streaming, so sod it. Sweatpants and wine evening. Hell yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. Maybe doing a little bit of Battle Brothers today as well. My first venture into Battle Brothers. I'm really excited to play it. Get some bread. What up, Rusty? How you doing, dude? Thank you very much for the 3 months. Subscribe to the channel. Can we get some bread ups in chat, please? Everybody get some bread. Everybody get some bread. You know one thing as well, chat? These, like, pieces of, like, jewelry can be scrapped in the newest version of the game. But I haven't, like, messed around with, like, what that is then used for. Like, I don't know if there's any purpose to scrapping jewelry yet. I haven't really tried. Has anybody else investigated that just yet? Creating doorknobs and such pieces? I feel like that's going to be a really interesting one for, like, modders. I've always wanted to see, like, some more, like, RPG-esque mods, you know? Where there's actual, like, stats and stuff. An ice pick. I might be able to do something with that. Make it into a... attach it onto a spear, maybe. The door is barricaded. Yeah, but it's open. I was trying to close it. It's being barricaded open. Wild. Take a moment to rest. Think you can use it to make scrap metal, which can be used at the blacksmith or metalworking skills. Yeah, I'm interested. Can I actually see it on the crafting menu? Gold fragments. So if we do required items. Or silver? So you can make, like, silver objects. Well, sorry, you can scrap them for silver fragments. Doesn't seem like it's required in anything yet. So yeah, I saw that they added, I saw that too, Grant, that they added, like, the coins, but that they weren't, yeah, craftable just yet. That's gonna be, oh, huge, twine. We can make a fishing rod. That is a massive find. We can make a fishing rod now. Yeah, that's gonna be big for, like multiplayer. Because that actually could mean that there could be, like, currency trading. Because, like, up until now, we've had, like, bartering, right? Like, and I will say, like, not very many people really bother with trading in multiplayer. It's usually just, hey, here's this thing. Or at least in my experience. I guess it's different on different servers. But it could create the environment for it, you know? Is the vegetation a mod or a sandbox setting? It's a 10 years later mod. Okay. Let's head back. Hold on. Yo, why are we all... We're all just coming over to me all of a sudden. What's going on there? What happened? What did I do? What did I do? No, seriously, what happened there to draw all those zombies to me? They all just immediately seem to converge on my position. Look, there's still more. What was that? There was a random gunshot in the distance? Was there really? Did I miss that? I might have been... Maybe I was too preoccupied with what was going on in chat at the moment, or talking through it. Maybe I just didn't hear it. Yeah, I did not hear that. What are your population settings? Just normal apocalypse. Standard apocalypse settings. Thankfully, we've kind of cleared through this area already. There might still be a few left over from that group that came wandering along. So let's take a moment. Well, there's still one following me. Deal with them real quick. Okay. Take a moment. Forge yourself a ring of power. Lord of the Rings style. Also, they added a tribute to the creator of the Vanilla Firearms expansion mod. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I worked with... I say worked with, I commissioned a mod from StandoClip. Some of you have probably seen it, the Vanilla Firearms expansion for Stalker, the Stalker weapons, which is kind of like the Eastern European stuff, so it was like AKs, SVDs, the AS Val and stuff like that. That was, we commissioned that. We commissioned him to make that. He did a great job. Amazing job with it. Always sucks to lose someone so talented so early in life. But we'll try and make our way to that side of West Point at some point. Because we are in West Point, and I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe where it's been added was behind Twiggy's, where the gun store was. I think it's that building that's been changed. I don't know if anybody else has had the opportunity to get out there yet, but yeah, I haven't been there since the update, so... It is? Okay. Yeah, we'll try and get out there then. It's big now. Yeah, I heard. I have an axe. The heck? I have a hatchet, but it's the same one we used before, wasn't it? Am I imagining things? Hatchet. Oh, I know what it is. It's dull. It's dulled. We're definitely gonna need a grindstone. But for now, we could get 2 stones and make an improvised whetstone. And you have to say it like that, chat. You have to say whetstone. You need a splitting axe, yeah, I do. I just went through the fixes, nice job so far. Yeah, we're gonna go through the patch notes here in a little bit, actually. Okay, we need 1 more stone. I blame you for this not being on the stable branch yet, Duck. It's all your fault. I mean, it doesn't make any difference whether it's on the stable branch or not, though. Like, you can still play it right now. Like, jokes aside. I get a lot of comments on YouTube, you know, as well, especially every time we do, like, a patch notes video. I get a lot of comments that are just, like, that literally just say something to the effect of, like, and I have had this, where they'll just say, just release the update already. And I'm like, why are you putting this on, like, my YouTube video? I don't understand. Sharpen blade. Here we go. We're sharpening. Chance of failing and damaging the item. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen. To be fair, we're using it as a weapon too. Hey, nice. We got some maintenance XP from that too. Okay. So, can we now make a fishing rod? We need paper clips, right? We need a paper clip. And I did think we already had one somewhere. We've definitely seen some. So let's go back the way that we initially came from. I feel like we've seen paper clips. He says, and then finds one immediately. In the trash, right next to camp. Okay. Make fishing rod. Craft. What does this give me skill in? Carving? Yeah. 6.5. See, that makes no sense to me. Why does making a wooden rod gain me more crafting XP than making the actual fishing rod? Does that seem weird to anyone else? Or is that just me? Like, that seems odd. I need a new handle for this too. Now here's a question, can we just make another handle? Small handles. Okay. Is small enough? 4 small handles, let's try it. Where can I find the bottom left error message? I can't drink from the sink. I'm having problems with washing in the sinks. Yeah, it seems like a few people are having that problem. I don't know what you mean by where can you find the bottom left error message. If you're asking where you can find your console, like the error console thing, because it'll be in a text file called console.txt. That'll be in your files. I believe it's in like your documents for Zomboid or something. Somebody could get the file path, that would be much appreciated, but can I not replace the handle on my hatchet then? Or do I just have to make a medium and then try it? Try as carving too. Small handles are for knives. But if I crafted a medium one, would I be able to replace the one I've got? Thank you, Bluto. That's the file path for you there. Because, like, I can just carve these branches. Is it going to ruin the knife, too? I don't know how much this does to a knife. Need a hammer to attach the handles? Oh, okay. Well, then there's no point me doing this. We'll come back to this, then. Finish this craft. Carving seems like it could be a really good skill though for us, because we can make a lot of like spears and things like that. All right. Wait, did I eat through all of our hot dogs? Maybe I did. Keep the whetstone on me. Water's good. Okay, we're gonna need a little bit more water in my sling bag. Are there any fish? I might have an... Can I reach over there? Oh, did it? Yeah, we got it. We got it. Okay, we gotta hope for a big catch here. It'll be a... Oh, here we go. It's not gonna be very likely we get a good catch at this level. And it's also not giving a lot of resistance, so I doubt this is... I doubt this is that good, but... Oh, it's a little fish, though. You know, we caught a fish. That's the main thing. It's shit all hunger, but... We caught a fish. Maybe we use it as bait. We still have bait on the hook. We can't... Can we not even use it as bait? Too small for slicing. I don't even think we can use it as bait. It's too small for even that. How old is this character? We just started them today. And we are... I think we're only on day 2. Right now. We're sort of just getting started. It's a perfectly adequate size. You're right. You're right. Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna need more bait. Maybe we, I think maybe we go to try, we're gonna keep trying to find a generator, but I actually think we should go hit the school, because even though the spawns are reduced on 10 years later, I feel like we should try and hit the school, maybe try our luck finding a book, right? If we can find some books, that could be like huge for us, considering that we're gonna spend a lot of time doing lots of different crafting skills. I feel it's worth it. The other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna leave this hatchet behind, because until we find a better axe, that hatchet is our only way of chopping up wood and stuff. So for now, I would rather use other stuff, like this wrench. So I'm gonna do a lot of damage, but like I say, for now, that axe is a lifeline that we don't want to lose. I think we actually looted this little shed. Could be some stuff in there. Come on, buddy, pick a lane. My reflective sunglasses. Hell yeah, brother. Styling. Oh, shit. Heyo. Oh, this is the jackpot. Funnel, hammer. Hammer secured. Big. Small hacksaw. Small file set. A generator. The good kind, by the way. Wait, is it? Gas-powered generator. Gas-powered? Aren't these the premium ones? Why is that? Does that make it different? No, it's still the same, right? It's still the same. Was this the chat I almost got banned from? No idea. I have zero clue, honestly. Okay. Right, generator here, that's really good. The house with the basement was here. Yeah, yellow, so the yellow ones were better, but they were called like premium technologies generators or something, and now it just says gas-powered generator, and I don't know if I'm tripping and that was always what it was called, but yeah, it just sort of threw me off. Okay. We're gonna move to the basement of that house opposite the school. Where we said we were gonna go. This bit, the temp home. Taking the generator is gonna be a little risky. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna grab what we can from our little boathouse, go over there, and try to clear it out a little bit. So we'll grab our stuff. We need our matchbooks or garbage bags, blah, blah, blah. All this, yep. Good. I thought the red one was the best, and the one with the big fan-looking attachment was the worst. Yeah, so so I did this in a recent video. The old generators are the worst. The value tech ones are the lightest weight, but are the second loudest. After the old generators. And if I remember correctly, the durability was also, like, it had a higher chance to be damaged. Again, second in the order after the old generators. And then you get the regular red generators, and then the yellow ones. Do I remember the value tech ones being slightly quieter? I can't quite remember off the top of my head, but if you watch my tips and tricks video for build 42, we gathered it all up there and, like, you know, properly worked all that out. Okay, we'll leave the tent. We gotta come back for the tent. Yeah, that was it. We had Grand and Sleight. Grand and Sleight of Hand. We're basically going through, like, the game's code for me. For, like, a couple of things. We found out quite a bit about fishing and how that worked, and we also found out quite a lot about, like, the generators and things like that. Yeah, the waterbed tent. Yeah, yeah. It's deployed in a really funky spot. Do we have the gas can with us? We do. So we have to grab, we have to grab gas from that one vehicle as well. Remember, that's where the generator is. That's it over there. That's the house. So we're not... The generator doesn't have to go far. But I just want to make sure that there's no zombies lurking. Here we go. Because if we were to come across this zombie with the generator in hand... There's another one there. So that might have been a problem. Yeah. I'm glad I decided to do this first. Sorry, can opener there. There it is. Can opener's good. We needed one of those. One in the house, we can leave them doing their thing. We're gonna have to build a door for this place. That's for sure. Oh! Wait a minute. There's a dead deer here. There were a couple of hunting events nearby. I wonder if that's from there. Oh, god damn it. You would, just as I pick up a dead animal. Wouldn't you? Where are you? Come on. I hears you. Domestic gunshot events drop deer now. No, I was thinking more like, I mean, maybe, but I was thinking more it was, you know, like the, we had like the tents and the camps nearby, and then we had like that one over there that had people with guns. Like, I was thinking maybe that was part of that. And I think, if I remember rightly, yeah, we can build the butcher's hook. So if we can get a couple of planks, we can actually build the butcher's hook already and properly carve this thing up. We'd still need to find a way to preserve it, though. We have a fridge. So I guess if we can hook the generator up, this fridge would work. This freezer. Is this 10 years later? Yes. As the title would suggest. Okay, let's move all this in here. We'll have this as like the crafting cupboard. Maybe. That's a tool cabinet. Okay, we can use the tool cabinet as a tool cabinet. That makes sense. Let's do that. Actually put our tools in there. I like this. This is good. This works. That and there, that and there. Excellent. We've got some boxes and some crates. I mean, we use at least one or two of these for food, right? So food in this one, right? Okay. Now we have to go get the gas, the generator, and the tent. We can keep this as like a little trash electronics box, maybe. Sleeping bag. We can unpack that and just put it like down here to save us some room. Good. This is gonna make a decent little hidey hole. Are you going for organized? See how long this lasts? Listen, as we worked out yesterday from a rather apt video, I am quite the organizational freak when it comes to like any game with loot. So there will be a loot system, and it will be adhered to. Okay? Because it's efficient. There's a system. Press X to doubt. You can doubt as much as you want. You just ask like Raiha or Jim, who have played RPG games with me before. It happens. Okay, yeah, it is the premium technologies one. Yeah, requires some electrical knowledge. Oh, frick fiddlesticks, shit balls. We need the magazine, don't we? We can't just hook this up. Bollocks. Or level 3 electrical, yeah, I think we hit the school first. The school has to be like the first sort of port of call, right? I'm gonna opt to put the generator around the front of the house, I think. Just so that, you know, if it does attract zombies, they're not gonna come wandering in the basement entrance because they heard the generator. At least they're around the other side of the building. Okay, well that's the school, so I guess we take a minute. But this, Lennick! Hey buddy! What's going on, brother? How are we? Welcome. Welcome. 10 years later, mod is on build 42. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't think they've got the map changes in there, Lennick, but yeah, the mod itself works. Oh. Heyo. 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 Okay, we're good. Was playing, then modding some Stalker. Gamma's so back. Oh, yeah? Have they done, like, an update recently on the Gamma mod pack? Oh, we're getting tired now, too. Got several big overhauls. Ooh. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm interested. I am interested. So we can make a door, but we don't have... We have a small saw. I don't think we have the right kind of saw. Do we? Oh, actually, we don't need one. Hammer, plank, nails. So, well, we need one for... Plank. Plank. Make plank with saw. Oh, plank with saw. Hang on. No, 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 no. I just want to saw wood. I guess that's not like in a crafting thing. That's just on the right-click menu. Okay. Okay, I think we go back to the boathouse and we take a nap. It's not gonna be a very good quality sleep because I was moving some stuff over already. But new flint saw item. That is true. How easy is it to make one of those? Flint saw. Napping level 3. Okay, well, screw that. Never mind. Never mind. I think this is the trouble with the like craft it yourself system, is that many of the very early requirements, or many of the tools that you're gonna need, require some surprisingly high skill levels to make. Nodded off in my chair about 2 hours ago. My neck hurts. I could do the thing that teachers always used to do in school, Ash, when you yawned. You know how they'd always be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, was I boring you? Am I putting you to sleep?" And really all we wanted to say was, well, yes, actually. Kinda. I don't know if anybody else experienced that, whether it's just like a UK thing, but yeah, UK teachers, English teachers say that a lot. Okay. That is international. Okay, glad it's not just us at least. I'm sorry, am I boring you? That's teacher 101. You were too polite and my high school teachers got desks thrown at them? Jesus Christ. Oh, you animals? Alright, Lennox, no worries, mate. No worries. Yeah, I can't imagine going to a like a bad school, you know? I think I got quite lucky with where I went. That's for sure. How far into the stream are we? 2 hours 11. Okay. We're gonna go for a bit longer, chat. I would like to try and claim the basement, maybe loot the school. And then I think once we've done that, we'll go through the patch notes for the latest update. We gave our science teacher a mental breakdown. I didn't even go to a bad school, and a couple of our teachers had, like, you know, had to take time off for, like, you know, like, I would say mental health issues. It's a thing with teachers, man. Like, it's a real big thing with teachers. They have to put up with some shit. I look back on it now and just think, like, man, you know, I feel for them. Some of them, I feel like some of them were equally bad themselves. But I do feel sorry for some of my teachers back in school. My 6th grade science teacher was arrested for being a pedo. Yeah, I had a chemistry teacher that got like, you know, fired or whatever you want to call it. You know, they resigned technically, but basically he, like, groped a what we would call a sixth form student, which is like, what would they be, like 16, 16, 17. So yeah, and they got kicked out. Not as uncommon as you think, unfortunately. Duck, were you a bad student? No, I was pretty good. Like, I honestly, oh, I need a hose for this too. Oh, damn it, I forgot that. I was honestly, like, I wasn't straight A's. I came out of school with, like, 4 B's and, no, 6 B's and 4 C's. Oh my god, these random groups. There seems to be a thing on 10 years later. There's, like, there's less of them just kind of, like, milling around, but there's bigger groups. I wasn't, like, a straight A student, but equally I wasn't a nightmare. I was fairly well behaved, honestly. I went to detention, like, a couple times, but, like, you know, what kid doesn't in school? Okay, here we go. I was looking for an alternative entrance. There's one behind me, but that's fine. Okay, let's get rid of this one. There's another sleeping bag just there, I've just seen. Probably another tent. Campsite thing. Yeah. I'm not gonna interact with those again. Feels a bit cheaty. An oatmeal cookie. The leftovers. How's our flashlight battery? Okay, we're good, we're good. Handheld game console. This is spooky, man. Big spoop. Okay, let's see what we can find. I don't think you usually find skill books in the desks, to be fair. Look, there's another one right there. Another camp. They're just everywhere. Twine. That would be helpful. Ah, Foraging 1. Okay, I don't think we need that though, do we? Well, I pretty much found the one book that I don't really need. But, you know, that's okay. We'll take what we can get. Hey, what up, Drage? Little hoodie action for the boys. Cool chemistry. Backpack. Where Do Babies Come From by Jenna Chong. Obviously, they come from under the gooseberry bush. Trapped in the ice. Where's the library? I don't know where it is in this one. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. Like a supply closet. Oh, books. Fishing 2. Fly fishing with J.R. Hartley. Okay. That works. Lots of miscellaneous books. Sack of clay. Butchering 1. Okay. Sack of clay. Is clay gonna be useful for us? I don't really know. I never got detection, you fucking hooligan. I got suspended by punching someone in the face in a citizenship lesson. The irony never escaped me. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like everybody has like very different experiences from school, right? And I'll be honest, I feel like it has the effects of what kind of kid you were in school. I have always felt, at least. Like, the effects on later life have always been overstated. Like, personally, I don't think it has as big an effect as what society might lead you to believe. Like, you can be a shitty kid and ultimately still do well in life. Damn, all of these books are very non-skill based. Yeah, that was kind of lackluster, honestly. Did I get this one in the end? Yeah. Is there another library here? Or is it just the one? There's the canteen. No luck with the vending machine. Bandage. You can clean that up. Lots of rotten food, of course. Have a look in the kitchen. Squeak! Cleaning liquid. You know what? We're gonna take the cleaning liquid and the sponge. We could probably clean up our little basement area if we wanted to, you know? Okay, this is back outside. Perfectly good chocolate cookie here. Freddy the Fox. We'll take a Freddy the Fox. We got March Ridge Construction. Ooh. Steel rod, half-mass respirator. Couple of planks. They could be useful. Because we don't have a saw. So if I can get a couple of planks back to base, that would be incredibly handy, actually. I'm gonna drop the video game consoles. See if I can cut down on a little bit more weight. We need 3 weight, so I need 1 more. Here we go. Just 1 car in the whole car park. Too down to read. I mean, it does make me wonder if there's another, like, library upstairs, like on the upper level. I think I might check before we go. Oh, there's a zombie here. Because if there is, I'd at least like to know so that we know whether it's worth coming back. Edamame. What's this? Staff room. Oh. Hold on now. Hold on now. Thank you. Always need the extra batteries. I think we're gonna need a lot of them. Oh, is that a fridge there? Ah, a water dispenser. Now that is pretty big. And it's pretty full too. Okay. Loot. There's like a water drop symbol. There's got to be a water droplet, right? No? The fish? Just use a fish. Let's go ahead and just mark it with like a one of these. Fish live in water. I know. Just Really having to boil it down for me, huh? There's a zombie here somewhere. Doesn't look like there's a library up here, that's for sure. No, okay. Oh. Welding 3. Yeah, more twine. Okay, I'm getting really overloaded now though. How far are we from... We're not far, we're not far. Threatening letter in a student's locker, that's worrying, yeah. We never had lockers at school. That was always a very, like, I think that's just like more of an Americanism thing. We never had lockers in school. I don't know. Maybe it's just not a British school thing. What did you do with all your books? Well, you just had a backpack and you just brought your books that you had for, you'd have like your list of like classes for the day or whatever, and you just bring your books each day for that class and leave the rest at home. You had to remember to bring all your stuff with you. They all fit in the... Oh god, Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. They all fit in our backpack. My school had lockers, but they were optional. Fair. American schools, you had every class every day? Really? How did you fit it all in? Seems like a lot of classes to have every day. And how long were your classes? Because our classes were an hour long. We did in my school in the UK? Okay. Maybe it's just like a local thing then. Not all of us had every class every day? I'm noticing that we're seeing several differences here then. Just like, that is just local differences. Okay. So we got some planks. I can't remember what I was going to do with those. We needed a door, right? We needed a door. We need 4 planks for that. I would say that's probably like priority number 1 right now. Getting a door. So we need 1 more plank. We wanted the butcher hook, yeah, that too. I think we can build that right now too. Butcher hook. Yeah. Man, we need nails. If we can get some nails, we can make the butcher hook and actually, like, build the... build that thing right away. And that meat could be, like, really, really helpful. Because we are gradually running out of food here. Especially if it's been killed, like, fairly recently. I mean, it's only been, like, a day since we started, so... it could be a big one. Be a big one to get early on. Let's go ahead and drop our weapons in this one. There was one more plank somewhere else. But we need nails. We need to grab... Right. We need the hammer. We have a screwdriver, right? So we need this. And then we need to start dismantling things that we don't really care about. This might draw some zombies to me, so... gotta keep our ears open. Okay. We got one set of nails. So we failed that. But we did get one set of nails. And how much do we need for the butcher hook? 2. So we need to find one other thing to dismantle. So we're gonna go up. And we'll dismantle, like, some of the stuff in the house. All of this stuff can go, really. We need a saw for that. For a lot of this stuff, it seems. Didn't we have a simple saw? Simple wood saw. No, we had a small... we have, like, a small one. So I don't think we'd be able to break those down. Here we go. This works. Maple desk. Oh, there's a rifle right there. Shotgun. Something. Looks like it spawned as a result of the looted house. Any nails? No nails. Oh, man. How about... Can we unbarricade with the claw hammer? Because barricades... usually have them. Double-barreled shotgun. Yeah, looks like this spawned as a result of the looted building. We should take this. So these looted... any building that's looted now will spawn, like, there's trash on the outside and that sort of stuff. This will also give us some extra planks. 1. No nails. I swear this used to give you, like, nails, didn't it? Maybe not. Maybe it's like only sometimes it gives us nails. About that. That thing. No. I just need one nail. My kingdom for a nail. So did you die? Today? No. No. We have not died today. All is well. Freddy can sit right up there. Freddy the Fox. We need one more. Move from the water side? Yeah, not too. We're not too far. We literally have just like the basement that we found earlier in the stream. We decided to come back here because we found a generator. But we don't have the generator mag. Nor do we have an electrical skill book. We did find some skill books. It's not the ones we needed. Well, this is getting me a lot of planks, but... I still need... correction fluid. Oh, sniff a little correction fluid? For the boys? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Okay. Dismantle. Come on. Planks, planks. No nails, dude. Not a single one. Ugh. Harsh. Come on. Yes, okay. We got it. 2 nails. This is good. I'm actually gonna take this too. As items. Get out of there. Gonna take the charcoal barbecue. We can put this downstairs safely, right? Should be fine. Have it next to the freezer unit. Okay. Building a butcher's hook. Could we walk past it if I put it here? Oh, bugged. Okay. Could put it right in the corner over here. This works. 64 carpentry XP. Not bad. With a multiplier, that would have been With a book multiplier, that would have been really good. Okay. Let's grab this deer. Pick up. We do have a large knife, which I think will be enough to butcher this thing. Hopefully get us some useful materials. Butcher hook. Add corpse. Amazing. Right. First things first, we gather the leather. This is going to make it look like an awful horror movie of a deer. Alright. So that's unprocessed deer leather. And then we want to gather the meat. Here we go. Let's hope it's still got some decent meat on its bones. Oh, wait. Before we do this, before we do that, where was it? What was it? Ha! Butchering book. I know this is gonna add time. Wow, and slow reader really does add the time. Holy shit. It might go bad while I'm doing this. Honestly. Is it worth? I feel it's worth. It's a whole deer, right? It's gonna be worth a decent bit, surely, in terms of XP. I feel this is gonna be worthwhile. I hope. Getting bored. That's okay. We're gonna sink some negative. Too dark to read. My light went out. Hang on. Hopium. Yeah. We're huffing some mad copium right now, but I'm hoping it'll be worth it. We're getting tired. That's alright too. Okay. Now let's see how much XP we get. And hope that it hasn't gone bad. XP gained. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it was worth it. We just gained like a whole level and 2/3. The cuts are poor, but honestly, for level 1, this is not bad. Some of this is already stale. That was what I was worried about. But some of it is fresh. That's actually not terrible. I'm pretty happy with that. Now let's put all of this in here. Do we have any logs, or we just got planks? We've just got planks. I'm gonna put a couple planks in here. Are there any options for refrigeration besides a generator and gas? In the vanilla game, the only thing you can do is jar vegetables with like vinegar and I think, is it sugar or salt? Interesting that I can use an empty gas can as my lighting fire fuel. We're just gonna use butchering one. Okay. But there are already like a couple of mods that are available for exactly what you're thinking. Like additional crafting methods. Having a quick look around. Doesn't look like we're gonna find anything useful though. Okay. You know, the one thing that I've not thought about is even if a lot of this food goes off, you know, the deer steak, even if a lot of that goes off, I'm missing a very important like use, and it can be used as fishing bait. My brother in Christ, has firewood all around you? Yes, there is, but we have one hatchet, which takes a lot to cut down a tree. It will dull it on one tree, and it will also make a lot of noise, and we're very tired right now. So I don't want to get in a zombie fight right now. The only thing I can really think of that we might be able to do just as like a temporary solution here is I'm gonna move this this tool cabinet in front of the door when we go to sleep. I'm just shifting everything over into here for now. And then I think we're gonna shift the cabinet in front of the door and go to sleep that way. Are there beavers added? Would it be fun if you could find logs near rivers? No. No. Nope. Does food freeze if you leave it out in the winter? Not to my knowledge. No. Alright. Lots of cooked venison. Let's put this fire out. Preserve the rest of the fire fuel. What else can I actually get from this? The head? We don't really need the head, do we? Unless this is something I'm missing it for. Okay, we can't actually use that to block the door. I guess a table will do. We just put that there, and that will stop zombies from coming in if they do wander down here. Now, we're gonna eat one of these. Hell yes. We're gonna eat another one. I know this one's stale. And then we're gonna go to bed. Gonna be a little uncomfortable, but that's alright. They'll live. They'll live. Uh-oh. I hear zombies. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. I could hear zombies moving around upstairs. Very unnerving. Whew. Alright. Good deal. Now, we are... So that brings us to what? Day 3? Yeah, we're on like our 3rd day. I think we wrap up the gameplay here. We go through the patch notes that we were talking about. And then we'll start off with some Battle Brothers, which will be a brand new adventure for me. So let's call that for this playthrough. That's good though. I'm excited to continue that one. I think we're in a very interesting place right now. Living in a basement is kind of interesting. And also, like, I'm happy to be finally digging into the crafting system. More than anything. Right, so today, 42.50. Let me just bring this up on your screens here, chat. So I can show you this. Okay. So 42.50 was released today, those of you that don't know. Now, the major thing with this update is basically that they have added a new location called Stendo's Firearms Emporium. Now, we haven't had the chance to go there yet, but it's an updated version of the gun store that can be found behind Twiggy's Bar in West Point. It is intended as a memorial to Stendo Clip, who was the founding author of the Vanilla Firearms expansion mod, following conversation with and permission from family members. And for those of you that don't know, unfortunately, Stendo Clip is no longer with us. So, yeah, it's nice to see that added to the game. I'm excited to check that out too. I don't know how big it is, but apparently it's bigger than the gun store was. So, if anybody's had a chance to go there yet, I'd be interested to see what you think as well. I would be interested. That's not really a major one. Added filled model for ceramic jar items, fluid mask for ceramic crucible, added icon for antlers. Amethysts can now be produced by scrapping amethyst jewelry. This interests me. I don't know why they've gone into making, like, gems and jewelry. Maybe they're thinking, like, later down the line, you know, when you make weapons, maybe you can, like, socket gems into, like, the hilts and stuff like that. I have no idea. Making your own jewelry, maybe? I definitely think this is going to be one that's going to be big for mods. 100%. Modders are going to go crazy with this. Modders are going to make, like, RPG mods. 3+3 poison resistance, legendary amethyst spear. Yeah, I genuinely think modders are going to go crazy when jewelry comes along. You're going to get some very sort of, like, fantasy-based mods. Which is actually something I really wanted to do once upon a time, and we were looking at doing it, but it was very hard to do because like so much of weapons were hard coded into the game. It wasn't something mods could change. So I'm interested to see, now that we have like these different variations of weapons, whether they can actually take, instead of say like, oh, you know, when you craft something and you get like poor quality stuff, well, maybe, okay, poor quality means that the X amount of stats, right? And good quality have this amount of stats, and, you know, randomization through, like, gems and things like that. I think that'd be cool. Form of currency for bandits or NPCs. There's actually coins that can be made now as of, like, the patch before this. From metal scrap and gold scrap. They can't, you know, let me correct myself. They are an item now, but they can't be crafted yet. So whether or not they add that soon, we'll see, but I would imagine that will be currency. Added antlers to bones forage loot. Added various types of metal scrap to crafting materials forage loot. Added correct animation. Yes! We have the correct animation for petting raccoons. That's all I care about. We can stop here. Update over. That was like a really funny thing that after like the last big update video, I had to like record myself interacting with the raccoons in game, and it did make me laugh that it had the same animation as petting a cow. So I'm glad they updated that. 2 options to sandbox options: clay lake chance and clay river chance. Okay. Some new flyers again. More new flyers. They only added more of those like a week ago. The guys behind these flyers are on overdrive right now, man. And I'm all for it. I think they're a great addition to the game, I really do. If you guys haven't seen it, there's some new ones now where you can actually see the layout of the malls, like the Crossroads Mall and the Louisville Mall, I think it is. There's flyers that actually show you like the interior map of the mall and where each shop is, you know, in the mall, like you would get if you explored a mall in real life. So that's kind of cool. It actually has a use, but we can't draw on them yet, which I'm really hoping they add. Several new clothing items, several new post-apocalypse wilderness map type clothing. These can be crafted aside from the hide head sack. Note that tailoring in general and leather crafts in particular are work in progress currently. Aprons, strapless dresses, head sacks and tank tops made from garbage bags and tarps. Patchwork hide head sack, leather face, oh nice. Long coat, jacket and boots. Interesting. Here we go. Here's the other one I was talking about. Added gold and silver coins. Although they cannot be looted or crafted yet, they can be used alongside gold and silver scrap to forge gold and silver sheets for crafting. Yeah, there you go. Added craft recipes for making garbage bags, hide and tarp head sacks. Added sew raccoon hat recipe. I will never be making this item, ever. Because it will involve me killing a raccoon, and that is not going to happen. So, yeah, I'm never going to engage with this piece of content in my life. Just putting it out there real early. And added a server start option for later use called Seed to set the seed of the world. Modify ISO world to be compatible with the new seed format when using a server. Okay, cool. What up, Lucy? How you doing? Good morning, my love. How are you? If you find a dead raccoon, it's okay to make it into a hat. Okay, well, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, if it's dead already, I guess. Unless you accidentally run one over. Who could possibly accidentally run over multiple animals? Multiple baby animals? Who would possibly do such a thing? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me, chat. Lucy says, oh, okay, I came in for a good time, but I'm feeling really attacked right now. Sorry, babe. I had to get in an early one. I had to get in a jab nice and early, you know. Good morning. Hi, how are you, my darling? What if the raccoon comes at you with a knife? Okay, yeah, fair. Then I will simply be stabbed. I don't know. If a raccoon came at me with a knife, I would be stabbed. I ain't stabbing a raccoon. Balance addressed walking, sneaking speed discrepancy with different weapons equipped. Balance butchering. No more heads when body is rotten. Can't butcher bloody skeleton. Reduce the amount of exterior corpses and trash when buildings are trashed and looted. Scrapping gem earrings specifically will now produce 2 gemstones and not 1. Slicing a rotten animal head won't drop a brain. Seasoning salt can be used in place of salt for baking recipes. Increase calories for meat patty. Split the craft recipe for forging gold or silver sheets out of scrap into individual craft recipes. This is to better handle being able to have multiple inputs, such as mixing scrap and coins to make sheets. Okay. Spears made using leather strips, twine, or wire will be slightly more durable than spears made using duct tape or zip ties. That makes sense. I can see that. Another use for chopping up clothing with scissors. Tarps can be used as fire fuel or tinder. Increased XP award for some tailoring crafts that were low in comparison to other crafting skill recipes. Good news for all the tailoring fans. I know lots of people spend lots of time like grinding out tailoring, so that's good. Someone please make a 3 raccoons in a trench coat outfit. Rotten animals give a skull instead of their head. Rotten animals don't give leather anymore. Ranged weapons no longer split damage across multiple targets. This is gonna be a big one, I feel. Ranged weapons no longer split damage across multiple targets. I'm trying to think when that comes into play, because don't shotguns only hit 1 target anyway? Now? I mean, initially I was like, oh, that means shotguns aren't gonna, you know, split their damage, but don't they always hit like 1 target now, or is the cone just like a lot narrower? I haven't used firearms in quite a bit. Maybe they fixed shotguns? No? Okay, so shotguns can hit multiple targets then? Just as like a narrower cone? I feel that's going to be a big one. Ranged weapons no longer split damage across multiple targets. That's going to be a big change. Was there some multi-hit going on for guns? Shotguns could still hit multiple, and the stronger rifles could penetrate, if I remember correctly. So, I would have a follow-up question from this then. Does that mean that you only do damage to the first target you hit? Or does it mean that you do enough damage to kill that target, and then leftover damage is applied to the other targets? Like in a 1, 2, 3, like, you know, in an order. I'd have a follow-up question on that one. That's interesting. I believe shotguns hit multiple but don't give you extra XP anymore. Okay. Maybe that could be a fix for that. That could be like a balancing change to ensure that you can't do that. Re-added the head for rotten animals. The head will now be rotten, allowing slicing of rotten animals' heads. Added weight for deer. Removed saving used items in the crafting items. Then we've got a bunch of fixes. Fixed saucepans no longer boiling water. Good. Fixed tainted water poison level. Good. Oh, this is good. Fixed well and water pump giving tainted water. So I always thought that the wells gave tainted water on purpose. And then when they later applied it to the water pumps as well, I thought that was the bug. But it seems like now wells and water pumps will give fresh water. Judging by the wording here, I would be interested in some testing there. Has anybody had time to try a well since the new update? Honestly, I was okay with regular wells giving tainted water. I was okay with that too, but a lot of people are very upset about it. It is something that I have had in my YouTube comments, like, a lot. I was okay with wells giving tainted water because my outlook was, okay, these are a lot more common than water pumps, and them giving tainted water is still useful because I can use that for crops, right? I can use it for crops, I can use it for animals. It still had a use, and it saved me building rain collectors and having to get that, like, carpentry built up to level 3 to do it. Water pumps were a lot rarer, so I was okay with them giving fresh water. So I agree that the water pumps should give fresh water. I was okay with the wells being tainted, but I guess if they want to change that and make both of the items the same, that's cool too. No strong feelings. Fix not being able to build windows. Some file stuff, duplications. Fix axes taking too much damage too fast when chopping down trees. I don't know, man. We used a hatchet on one tree and it messed it up. So, well, we did fight some zombies, so maybe it was the zombies doing that instead. Player not being able to sleep after getting on multiple sprite beds. Fix glass making XP multiplying with sandbox options leading to errors when trying to award XP for that skill. Good. Nothing particularly major on here that I'm noticing. Fix take engine parts not working. That's a big one. That's a big fix. A lot of people use that stuff to repair engines. Fix being able to scrap gold and silver coins like jewelry. So some recipe fixes. Fixed issue with shooting Zeds through multiple barricades. Fixed issue with seeds produced by crops. Fix shotguns not firing when attacking zombies on the floor. That's funny. Okay, cool. So a pretty small patch, but some good stuff in there. With that in mind, this is where this YouTube VOD is going to end. If you are watching this on the YouTube VOD, there will be a link down in the description to our Twitch stream if you want to come and watch these live. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.